I've been really hesitating to get into the studio recently. I've set this goal. I'm sort of in between official collections right now, and I've set this goal to go into studio mode 1 day a week, full day, no computer, no nothing. And I find myself, rather than being excited for this the way I used to be, like not dreading it, but feeling daunted and feeling like almost like, what's the point? I have a number of original pieces that are available right now on my website through my galleries, and I have this kind of feeling of it's not creative block. There's so much that I want to make. I have so many ideas. I have sketches and kind of prototypes of all these things I want to make, and I have this thought of like, well, if that stuff hasn't sold yet, then I shouldn't invest in buying more canvas, or I shouldn't put the time into this right now. I should be coming up with other ways to make money or something. And so I've been doing collaging, which is not part of it's part of my art practice, but not a part that I sell right now. And so it feels kind of like goalless and non-goal oriented, which is a good thing. And I sat down to start collaging, and I realized it's not creative block. It's not like I don't want to be making art, and it's not something that I need to overcome through making art. Like, the making art isn't the hard part. What I realized is I'm just sitting here making art and telling all these stories in my head about how the art that I've made recently that's for sale isn't selling yet. And it's just a reminder to detach those two things. That, of course, there are ways I can show up online, or even visualizations I can do to get me kind of into the energy of that work selling. But that's a totally different thing than being here in the studio. Making art is making art, and it is really meant to be non-goal oriented, I think. And the things that come out of your art practice that become these things that you want to share and sell, that's kind of the cherry on top. But the actual practice of making art, if I'm spending the whole time doing this thing that has made me happy my entire life, if I'm spending the whole time doing that, thinking in the back of my head, what's the point of this? Like, what's the point of that? What is that gonna do for me, or for anyone, or for future people who would appreciate what I do end up creating? So I wanted that to be a reminder that sometimes maybe you think you're feeling creative block, or you're afraid to make something, but it's, maybe think about it, maybe you're not afraid to make something new. Maybe you are just spending too much of your energy thinking about what hasn't sold yet, what success you haven't seen yet, what your Instagram following looks like. Put that stuff on the side while you're in your practice.